What if the future of the universe is in your hands? The widely accepted Newtonian model of reality is being challenged because it is based on separation. That is, you, the man, exist in a physical universe, a world that obeys physical laws such as gravity or thermodynamics, and the nature of the universe is separate and independent of you. Things have changed since the advent of quantum physics, but this is only in the realm of science. It is not a novel concept in the world of spirituality. It was taught by Hermes Trismegistus, who is as above thousands of years ago. So far, so good. So the world is a hologram, a light matrix that can be compared to a mirror. It reflects the consciousness that is projected onto it. Essentially, quantum physics is coming to the same conclusion that we live in and may not be independent at all, as it may be shaped by the observers, or man's consciousness. As in quantum physics, you may be causing reality to appear in a particular way. The concept of a multiverse and infinite timelines is being investigated. Now, in his book, Neville Goddard, Disgusted, Thinking Fourth Dimensionally, that is, he theorized that the fourth dimension, from which our three-dimensional world is translated, contains all the possible outcomes of your life, lines from the infinite world. As Dr. Joe Dispenza suggests, in quantum physics, there is an infinite field of possibility containing all of the outcomes that you could possibly experience in your life. This infinite field of possibility, or quantum field, can be loosely considered the all that the book The Kabbalion talks about from the teachings of Hermes Trismegistus thousands of years ago. To put it simply, if there is a field of infinite possibility and it already contains all of the possible outcomes of your life, what determines which timeline you are in? Time is now a three-dimensional phenomenon. Only that we live in this three-dimensional reality is a concept that is useful in linear life. As time does not exist in the higher dimension, everything you could be is already a fact, but you are here living this limited life in this specific timeline. What out of the infinite possibilities in the fourth dimension is determining this particular timeline for you? This is the point at which the Newtonian model begins to crumble. And we are gradually transitioning from separation to unity consciousness. That is, the quantum field's response to the consciousness interacting with it via thoughts, feelings, and its state of being is that this field is materializing that outcome or timeline for you that you have accepted for yourself via your state of being, thoughts and feelings, what the mirror reflects back at you. You will not be shown a happy face if you do not smile in the mirror. The reflections in the mirror are dependent on you. It reflects your smile if you smile. The all-powerful God source. The quantum field reflects your inner world as the all-intentioned creation to experience. Infinite existences provide one-of-a-kind experiences to infinity and beyond. You see, we will not interfere with your freedom of choice in any way. It ruins the fun because it wants to have unique life experiences. Thus, in some ways, it is up to you, the consciousness living a unique life, to continue the expansion of all your freedom of choice is available to you at any given moment. You can right now smile into the mirror of infinity and with some delay, but it will always return your smile. The delay only exists in three dimensions. Because this is a linear experience, there must be a series of events preceding the change in the mirror. However, because it is being translated from the fourth dimension, where it is already a fact, it must always reflect what the individual is projecting onto it. As a result, if you insist on being who you want to be, it must obey the mirror. It has no independent will. If it did, there would be no authentic experience of what everyone wants to experience, what it's like to be you right now, and it is unable to have this experience. If it imposes its will on you, you can see how the infinite has constrained itself to have a genuine adventure of being you. It is up to you and this now as its focal point to choose its experience. In essence, you and all are one. But in this world, there is a veil of amnesia over all of us to simulate a genuine experience. It's as if you voluntarily agreed to play a virtual reality game in order to have the most authentic experience possible. So when you are hit in the game, you actually feel it as if it were real. But if you knew it was a game, you wouldn't be so concerned about your safety. As you are aware, your true self is unharmed. This is why your life here can appear ruthless at times. And we look around wondering how a God could allow this. Now you know that this God is not a separate being who is torturing you. We are doing this to ourselves by applying the law of being in an unfavorable way. You act insane in front of the mirror, and it reflects your behavior. It cannot show you a successful and happy person. A few years ago, all I wanted was freedom because I was feeling very stuck in my life, and the world proved me wrong. Then I discovered the works of Neville Goddard. At the time, I couldn't wrap my head around the idea of an all-loving God putting me through all of this pain. Either I'm doing something incorrectly or what I've been told is correct. God is deceptive. God, you see, did not reveal Neville's teachings to me out of kindness. As I was taught in the past, God is a separate being with a will that decides who to save and who not to save. I asked the mirror a question. The mirror responded with Neville, and I proceeded to present to the mirror the consciousness of freedom and responded back. Mind you, my environment in which I felt stuck didn't change. What changed was my inner world, which I simply felt. Amazing. I lived in a condo that included a free gym, but I hadn't been there in over a year. Why? There were so many cool things around me for free that I didn't do because I was a man living in the consciousness of a man who is stuck in life. As a result, I couldn't see everything that was awesome around me. Then there was what felt like an instant change in me. I began to notice all the freedom around me, all the opportunities that presented themselves to me like magic, which were there all along. As the book Acres of Diamond by Russell Conwell talks about a man who was dissatisfied with his life after hearing stories of fortune from other farmers. These farmers discovered diamonds on their property and became wealthy beyond their wildest dreams. He sold his acres of land to someone and went diamond hunting. Not knowing that his own property had acres of diamonds lying around, the point is to look within who you are being right before looking outside. Are you a man who is stuck in life? As the mirror or quantum field God or the all depends on you, the mirror will reflect exactly that and nothing else. You are the ship's captain. You are the master of your fate. I experienced this shift firsthand in my life when I was stuck. I despised my job and desired financial independence, so I began to project into the mirror. I am earning a lavish, steady, dependable income, doing something I enjoy with ease and seeing the mirror reflected back, financial ease, and a good life that I am content with. Now,